Latin America. I'm Anthony Mackie.
I'm Sebastian Stan.
We hope you will enjoy watching the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. Who will take over Captain America's shield?
You'll have to watch to find out. Check it out on Disney+.
Only on Disney+.
Es hora.
¿En serio está pasando? ¿Estoy muerta?
No. ¿Por qué lo estarías?
Porque tú lo estás. Somos una pareja inusual, ¿verdad?
Oh, creo que eso nunca se puso en duda.
Hi, Latino America. I'm Elizabeth Olsen.
Hello, Latino America.
We invite you to enjoy WandaVision.
And we promise you it's going to be a feast for your eyes.
Keep you on your toes.
Only available on Disney+.
Only on Disney+.
Las secciones en Disney Plus son tan amplias que es difícil decidir. Pero, personalmente, comenzaría con Guardianes de la Galaxia.
Surgió una idea de buscar y reunir a un grupo de personas excepcionales para que al necesitarnos libráramos las batallas
Que ellos no podrían ganar.
Hola, Latin America. You know, Marvel superheroes face a lot of challenges, but none quite as challenging as figuring out what to watch next on Disney+.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. We have a new WandaVision trailer, new Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer they just posted because they're releasing Disney Plus in Latin America. We also have some more details about what's going on with them actually releasing episodes. I've also got some more Falcon and Winter Soldier footage with a bunch of Easter eggs, so we'll break it all down. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. I'll be doing videos for all the episodes when they do release them. We're doing a Disney Plus giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and let me know what kind of Easter eggs you want to see on Falcon and Winter Soldier in WandaVision. So starting with the big stuff, if you didn't see what's going on with this, they just released these Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision clips. Obviously you have Thor, Chris Hemsworth in there promoting the Avengers stuff too, because as I'm posting this video, they're getting ready to release Disney Plus in Latin American countries. And sometimes what they'll do is for foreign releases of movies, they'll cut special trailers where the actors will do different things that you don't necessarily see them doing in the English language versions of some of these trailer clips. So that's why you see stuff like this pop up online. It's still really cool. It would be nice if they actually promoted the series a little bit more. This is the first official thing we've seen from Falcon and Winter Soldier since they released the trailer earlier this year. Although there are a bunch of clips, like I said, of them filming with new villains from the series that I'll talk about in a second that I included in the video. Just a little while ago, there was a small controversy about them releasing WandaVision episodes. There was somebody claiming to have talked to Latin American Disney Plus help, and they were saying that they wouldn't release WandaVision till 2021. But then right after that, another user went and asked the same Latin American Disney Plus helpline, and they said episodes were still coming out in 2020. So it seems like WandaVision is still a go for 2020, so don't worry too much about that. They just finished filming last week. Kat Dennings, who plays Darcy in the Thor movies, is going to be a character on the show. She was talking about them releasing episodes before the end of the year. And there were some WandaVision crew members that were talking about releasing the series during December. But all of these things just seem to point like it's happening later in December and not earlier, because if they just finished filming episodes in the last week, it means there's still a lot of post-production to do and a lot of special effects to add, and that takes a long time. This is the crew member, though, that was talking about releasing stuff in December, like, look out in December, things are coming. Normally they would wait till after the Mandalorian Season 2 episodes are done, but that's not actually going to happen till the week of Christmas this year. In fact, they released new episodes on Fridays for all their Disney Plus series. The Friday after the Mandalorian Season 2 finale is Christmas Day. But they're also releasing that Pixar Soul movie the same day, so pretty safe bet that regardless of whether or not they double up on the first episode of WandaVision and the Mandalorian episodes in the same week, whichever new WandaVision episode winds up falling on Christmas week, they'll release it a couple days earlier in the week before Friday so that they don't cannibalize the audience for that Soul movie too much. They did the exact same thing with the Mandalorian Season 1 episodes when it overlapped with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker movie in theaters, just so that fans wouldn't have to pick between watching Mandalorian or going to see Rise of Skywalker. The actual new WandaVision footage from behind the scenes here makes it look like S.W.O.R.D. has moved into Scarlet Witch's fake alternate reality with their armed weapons and tanks, and things have finally escalated into all-out war in the streets. Notice that the name of the town is Westview. It's also the same name in that newspaper that Vision is reading inside that fake 1950s looking TV show reality. It kind of seems like a reference to West Coast Avengers because there's a lot of West Coast stuff happening in the big Marvel movies during Phase 4. Like part of the Shang-Chi movie that we're going to be seeing next year takes place in San Francisco, also where the Ant-Man movies take place, where Ant-Man 3 is going to take place, in addition to the Quantum Realm, of course. But Westview in all this mise-en-scène seems like it's also a bit of a reference to that movie Pleasantville with Spider-Man himself, Tobey Maguire, with everything in the 1950s black and white until Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon start messing with everything and the characters in the town start to awaken to their reality and everything starts to change into color, just like it happens during the WandaVision trailer. The way that Paul Bettany talks about WandaVision, the first half of the series is all that crazy alternate reality sitcom stuff that they do, and then the second half is when it turns into a full-blown Avengers movie with a bunch of action scenes. And from the looks of all this sword-heavy weaponry and gear, this sounds like it turns into a Scarlet Witch versus Agatha Harkness versus S.W.O.R.D. situation. The real question, though, is who the real villain of the series is going to wind up being. Because if we're talking about Scarlet Witch comic book Easter eggs, Elizabeth Olsen did say the series would be an examination of Scarlet Witch's mental health state in the wake of Avengers Endgame and Vision's death. So I know there have been a bunch of theories about this. It feels kind of like a situation where the first part of the series almost seems like Scarlet Witch herself is the one that everybody is painting as the villain of the series, changing all these things, refusing to come to grips with the reality that Vision is dead, and this alternate reality of hers is fake, refusing to move forward with her life. But obviously, because she's supposed to be the main protagonist of the series, I think that someone like Agatha Harkness or whoever Agatha Harkness is working for will wind up being the real villain. They're not going to completely demonize Scarlet Witch in her failing mental stability. They're just going for those really big deep-cut X-Men House of M Easter eggs. The brand new Falcon and Winter Soldier footage that we have is actually of the villains and US Agent. US Agent is the antagonist of the series, but he's not the main villain. It's also one of those misleading marketing scenarios where Thunderbolt Ross brings the Weapons Plus program, the Super Soldier program, out of mothballs again after we saw it in The Incredible Hulk to replace Captain America after Avengers Endgame because he's an old man now, effectively retired. As Iron Man said during Captain America Civil War, that shield doesn't belong to you. Technically, Captain America's shield is the property of the US government. So Thunderbolt Ross wants a new Captain America to be a symbol for a new era of the country and one that he can control, and that winds up being US Agent. The main villain group that you see in all this footage seems like a version of the Ultimatum group from the comics, the group that Flag Smasher belonged to. Most of the characters that will be showing up on Falcon and Winter Soldier will be super deep cuts from the Captain America comics and people coming back from the Marvel Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3 movies like First Avenger, Captain America Winter Soldier characters, and Civil War characters. The bigger thing that they're setting up in the series and crossing over with the movies is Thunderbolt Ross's creation of the Thunderbolts, future Weapons Plus, Weapon X, Wolverine Easter eggs in the MCU, and Avengers 5. Also, too, talking about Winter Soldier, they did say that they'd be showing off more secret abilities that Bucky's vibranium arm has. It has a lot of advanced abilities and hidden weapons that they never really got into in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, just because they were already so busy with the plots of those movies. Right now, tentatively, I would assume that Falcon and Winter Soldier episodes are going to be released sometime, at least within a couple months of WandaVision episodes. Sony promised us a Spider-Man 3 teaser trailer before the end of the year. There'll probably be a new Venom 2 trailer and a new Morbius trailer at least by January. So there is a bunch of big stuff coming up, in addition to all the WandaVision episodes. Right now, of course, I'm in the middle of doing new Mandalorian Season 2 episodes, so as long as you have alerts enabled for my channel, you should see all those videos when I post them. But everyone, click here for my new Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 2 video, and click here for that brand new Spider-Man 3 Tom Holland clip. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe. This is The Way.